Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to talk to you about a very random topic like F-ups and mistakes you can make while working, which is totally cool and totally normal. It's the very best way to learn from your mistakes. So let's talk about it. What actually can go wrong in a project? Well, basically everything. Like you can miss the deadlines, you can misunderstand the outcome of the project or the task with the client. You can have some technical issues or just, well, actually you can even make some unqualified product. This can happen as well. And if it's just one-time thing and not what you do constantly, it's pretty much okay, but you have to deal with it and make the best of the situation. So let's go. A very quick off topic. Please press the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and ring the bell. Thanks, and let's go back to the topic. Let's divide F-ups into some stages. There are 4 of them. The first one is the best one, is prevention. Then if you failed with that, you have to identify the problem. Then you have to make some damage control and learn from your mistakes to do better next time. Let's go with the prevention. The best thing to prevent the F-up is, first of all, to have clear communication. So make the kickoff meeting where you will discuss the project, what's going to happen, who's responsible for what, and all this stuff. The second thing is regular updates, because, well, every day you do some tasks, some things changes, something happens, so you just, have this daily or weekly update so that everyone will know what's going on and what to expect. The next thing is active listening. Don't just provide information, but be really careful while listening to what your teammates or clients or some other stakeholders saying to you, because there could be some, red flags that you can work with to prevent actually the F-up in the end. And also really good thing to have multiple channel communication, because that's how you can, for example, track your tasks in some task manager, have some official communication over the emails and daily communication in some messenger. And that's how you will make sure that information reaches everyone effectively. The next really good thing to do to prevent the F-up is to define scope. First of all, you have to define project deliverables. What exactly you will deliver, what exactly your client can expect from you, like what materials, how will they look like, etc., etc. The other thing is to define project exclusions. So what exactly you won't do, what your client should not expect from you, and you should be really clear with that, because otherwise the situation, expectation, reality can happen. This is really not great. And also you would want to discuss with the client and define acceptance criteria. What materials are considered done, what specific criteria will mean that you've done your job successful, and all this stuff. Other great thing to do to prevent the F-ups is risk assessment. First of all, identify risks. Then you should evaluate the risk, the likelihood of risk actually happen, and how it can affect the project and the outcome of the project, and stuff like this. And then you should devise strategies to deal with the risk, like what we will do if this happened. Develop a plan of how you would act if the particular risk will happen, and better to have, several plans even for each risk. Like if this happened, we can do A. If plan A fails, we can do plan B, and so on. Let's go to the second phase, which is identification of the F-up. First thing is to look to the milestones. The milestone is like the checkpoints of the project timeline that mark significant progress towards your goals. And missing milestones can cause, well, first of all, deliver in time the task that you have to do. So it means you will miss your deadlines. This can also increase the pressure on the team. You won't hit the budget. You can lose the trust of your clients. So really not great stuff. In order not to fail the milestones, it's better to use some task managers or other platforms that will definitely help you to track all the tasks that you're doing. The next sign that will help you identify the possible F-up is communication breakdown. Well, the signs of bad communication are unclear roles and responsibilities, lack of awareness about project progress, delaying some decision making, misunderstanding about project goals and expectations. And here are some signs that you might notice and that will flag you that there is some communication breakup, like lack of response from your teammates or your clients, or if it's difficult for you to reach your team members, or if you misunderstand each other with the deadlines or some expectations, or if you feel that there are some conflicts or frustration among the team. These all are your red flags. Very important thing also to identify the F-up, and that those can happen, is if your team morale is declining. Basically, if your team has low morale, then it will most probably lead to some bad results, unrealistic deadlines and workload, poor communication, leadership, not including team into some decision making. And if you don't recognize and appreciate them enough, this will all cause you an F-up in the end. And now we're moving to the third stage, which is damage control. The first thing, before jumping into the conclusions, you just have to gather the information. Was it the communication breakdown or some technical stuff or some other thing? Just go and find the actual cause. Then go and analyze everything that's going on and how it may actually affect the project and what size of the F-up you're facing here. The next thing to do is communicate with stakeholders. Stakeholders are basically everyone who has any impact on the project. Your teammates, your clients, some sponsors. The first rule here is transparency is the key. Don't try to lie. Don't try to make it look like it's not a big deal. If you have some troubles, just own it. Go and communicate openly about it. Of course, if you can fix quickly some small F-ups, there's no need to bother your client. But if this is something that affects the deadlines and some other outcomes, definitely go and be transparent about that. Also, this is important to have proper communication. You should be more factual with your clients and more detailed and deep with the teammates. And also, the very, very important thing is to focus on solutions. Don't look for someone to blame. It's non-productive. Just better go and find a solution and make everyone feel like they shouldn't, point fingers at each other. They should act like a team and overcome this problem. And then you should prioritize solutions. Basically, with all the information that you have from what we've discussed above, sit down with your team, brainstorm, and find solutions. Then you would want to prioritize them, because there could be several of them, and it's better not to waste time on something less effective than other. And then sit down and make action plan. Set deadlines, assign each task to a particular person, and start to work towards better results. The last stage is basically recovering and learning, which means that after the storm is past, you would just want to sit with your team and discuss everything that happened, why it happened, find the reasons, and make sure to recognize them in the early stage next time, or better, not to have them next time at all. This was quickly in a nutshell about the F-ups and how to deal with them. Here are basically main tips from the above. Well, first of all, be transparent about what's going on with all the stakeholders. This will actually help you overcome that. Second thing is focus on solution and not blame. This is not productive to point fingers. Just be a team with your team and find solution together. And also learn and adapt to be better next time and not to have this such of F-ups next time. Maybe you will have some new ones, but this will only mean that you will learn and become better professional. That was pretty much it. Share your stories of the F-ups you faced over the time of your career and how you dealt with them. Let me know in the comments. Go check my other videos and see you in the next one. Bye. Coffee. And how discuss and define with the client criteria acceptance criteria. Other thing to do to prevent that. Basically, and it's best to what will delay decision making. Okay, please press the subscribe button. Make new content better quality. Thanks.